What's the first word that comes to mind? Are you already done? Are we done? No. Leo's last man. What's the word that came to mind when she said that, Leo?
Niners.
Yes! Yes, that's my mind.
Niners?
I said art.
I said paint. How do we get to Niners?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's.
You say color?
Okay, hold on. I said paint.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see where this went wrong?
Somebody.
You said art.
I said art.
Good. Then what'd you say?
Paint.
You went back to paint? Nicely done. That's okay. Paint.
Blue.
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 Did you think she said poo? Okay, good. Okay, good. You said blue, she said?
I said ball.
A blue ball, okay.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
said football.
football.
Oh.
Basketball.
That's what's
Huh?
Soccer.
Soccer. We got hung up in the sports arena over here. You said sports. And then I told her, who did I tell?
She loved.
Oh no! What did she tell you?
Skating.
Skating, we jumped. We're still in the sporting arena, thank goodness. You said?
Oh, she said Olympic.
You said Olympics. She said skating. She said Olympics.
Dorothy Hamilton.
Then you.
Dorothy Hamill.
This is where it went awry.
Yeah, we're like
Dorothy Hamilton. No, that's okay. Dorothy Hamilton. Then she said skating.
I said dancing.
Dancing. Okay, good, good.
And then I said salsa.
Salsa. Nice. I'm gonna have to see some of those moves, man. All right, you said salsa.
Festa.
Festa?
As a Spanish word for party.
Ah, fiesta. Nice. Got it. Okay, got it. Okay, fiesta. Party.
I said fun.
You said fun. Okay.
He said, and then.
I said football.
Football.
I said.
You went to football from fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun, there was
Did somebody else say football in here? Got it.
I said throw.
Throw.
Football. Ball.
You said football again?
She
I
said
said
ball.
throw.
Okay.
I said football.
Okay.
Football again.
And then he said Niners.
They said Niners, yes.
49ers.
Very good though. Say football, me first thing that comes to my mind is. Football. Niners.
Football is
Ball.
the
50.
subject.
Okay. From the Brave. Montana.
Hang on.
Blue.
Wait. Skating.
Yes.
We have how many people in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 50, almost 50% of the room. Almost 50% of the room went back to the same idea. What does that tell you? 50%. Not that you guys, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not saying this is a bad thing. But I would go so far as to tell you that our experience of the world is limited to a very specific number of things. We are constantly surrounded by the same things, right? So our minds are always thinking about similar things. And look, we even repeated some of the same things. I mean, you guys said football 3 times. You guys said paint twice. We just jumped back.
Out of fairness, my son did have a football game this Saturday.
Okay. No, you don't need to. No, there doesn't need to be a reason. It's
Out of
okay.
fairness,
No needed. There's no criticism here.
and we lost.
It's only to look at something that sticks out. It's called associating words. Association. The things that we think about are the things that we write down. The first stages of writing is called pre-writing, and we just did it. But the problem is with pre-writing is that we don't get that far. And don't worry, I'm going to rewrite this again next week.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to rewrite notes unless I tell you to. Okay, so brainstorming is what we just did essentially, okay? You have an activity that you're going to do for me for the last 10 minutes of class. I want you to, class isn't until 12:50. You guys got 12 minutes. You guys are all ready to run out the door. It's not over after that game? Are you kidding me? You got to prove yourselves again. So please take one, pass it around. I want you to briefly, I want you to hear this, okay, very briefly. You have about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, to discuss with your partner, the person sitting next to you, the picture that you chose. Now, I only asked for a survey from the class. Listen up. I only asked for a survey from the class. some basic ideas about what you wrote in that free writing exercise, right? About the motorcycles or the pictures or whatnot up there. Remember that? I asked a few people to share a few ideas. I want you to be able to share a little bit more in depth with your partner. So pick someone next to you, and I want you to tell them briefly a few pieces of information about their writing on that particular picture they chose, all right? And what you're going to do is you're going to brainstorm as many ideas quietly to yourself about that person's experience of the picture. So, let me explain. If you told me about riding in Big Sur
Yes.
on motorcycles
Yes.
with your friends
Yes.
for a minute or so, only a minute or so,
Yes.
I'm going to write down my ideas about your experience. I'm going to brainstorm my ideas. And then I'm going to break those down into more ideas. I'm looking for you to write down words or phrases. Words or phrases that come to mind when you hear the information your partner presents. Words or phrases that connect to your partner's information, or I'll say story. Info or story / writing from their journal. Okay? Everybody understand what I'm asking you to do? You're going to write down words or phrases that you can think of. So like, for instance, if I say the word paint, you think of art. And then you start telling me about the painting that you saw at the museum last weekend. Whatever it is, museum, painting, weekend. These are ideas that come to mind as you hear my telling you about my painting. Do you understand?
I believe so.
Okay, so you're going to kind of brainstorm. Literally brainstorming is just writing down information that comes to mind when you're listening to someone else's ideas. Okay? Does everybody understand that? Yeah? So the first thing that comes to mind about the person who you're discussing this with. All right? So pick a partner. If you don't have a partner, I'll find one for you. You have 4 minutes to talk about your item and then start writing. Just write down the ideas of your partner. Can you guys work together? We're going to work We need a partner. David, come on up here. You need a partner. You, Mark, you need a partner, right? Can you work with Sandra? Mike, can you work with David? I write your ideas, you write mine. We're doing right
Okay, so do we switch notebooks or?
No, I just talk.
When brief,
Do you want to start or?
Well, I wrote down what I wrote about 2 pictures.
Maybe just tell me on your own briefly what you wrote down, and then I guess I'm going to write down my ideas of what you wrote while you're talking.
It's hard to explain, so she read what I wrote about the 2 pictures.
no time for strength. No time for
I got a bunch of words. See what you're doing? Write down.
So I'll just give you mine then.
So it could be as simple as one word. As simple as one word. Okay, it doesn't have to be sentences. It can just be ideas that come to mind. Oh, come on, David, you can do this. Let me help you. What do you got? Car restaurant. Automobiles, these are all words that you come up with that are associated with
Relaxation.
Okay. I think we got. So now the sentence is.
That, I started relating it to how I would also want a motorcycle so I could pass the cars. And
so see, some of you guys started out talking and telling about your story. So now the challenge is to think about the ideas that come from discussing that story. They can be words, phrases. Okay, you're going to take your partner's words, what she or he just told you, and you're going to think about them, and you're going to write down words that are connected. Okay? So if someone said freedom, I would think, for me, it would be open road, fresh air, vacation, driving, cars, motorcycles, automobiles. These are all things that come to my mind when I think about freedom, America, okay, no boundaries. I'd write those things down on my paper. If my partner wrote about the relationship between the boy and the girl and was telling you that it reminded them of their childhood, I would step away from that discussion and I would think relationship, friendship, marriage, best friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, school steps, middle school. These are all associated words that connect. So see what you can do with it. See if you can come up with some ideas.
So what do you have so far? So I'm working myself.
so what's the comment on what they wrote about one of the 4 pictures?
Not comment, we're writing just words that connect to what it is that they wrote. Yes.
Association then.
Yes.
Association, put in the page.
Like we just did.
You got it, like we did in class today. David, Brian. Ruben, are you here? Yes. Jennifer?
Yes.
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Elvis? Here. Amanda?
Freedom. Yeah.
Jessica?
Here.
Maria? Uriel? Uriel? Michael? Beatrice? Okay. Charles? Ginger? Elizabeth here. Valencia?
Here.
Saul? Leo? Joseph? Joseph, where are you? No Joseph today? Laura?
Here.
Michelin, Sandra, and I think I got a couple others. Okay, wait. Nope. Keep trying to write words down. Keep come up with more words. Sometimes when you brainstorm, if you come up with a new word that you hadn't thought of before, use that word as the word that you're going to connect other words with. So you're associating words. So things like if I said freedom, then I said car, then I might think of my type of car or the color of my car.
How about America?
That works too.
Freedom. How about peace?
Let's do it quietly, okay? Keep working at it. Just the top of the piece of paper. Try not to work on the bottom of the piece of paper just yet. Keep that bottom of the piece of paper. We're not doing the work on the bottom yet. We're just brainstorming. That's the top instructions. Don't worry about it right now.
More ideas.
Would you like one? Oh, look what you did. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hold on to the assignment you're working on. We're going to continue with this on Monday, this one here, the brainstorming. We're going to continue with it on Monday. Do not do it for homework. Just hold on to it. That's all you have to do. Put it in your binder and forget about it till Monday. This, however, that I just gave you is due on Monday. That's your homework. Notice it's only vocabulary. So let's see how we do with that over the weekend. If you have questions, you may type it. That would be wonderful. Thank you. And guys, I hope you have a really nice weekend.
And your email address?
And I'm going to write my email address on the board.
So, do we have another homework, the newspaper article? Do I give you this now?
So hold on to it. I'll be collecting journals next week. Usually I'll check it off in class, but today I didn't do that because I think some people were confused.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Have a nice weekend. Yes. What's that? Yes, you may. We're going to start using it next week.
Next week?
Yeah, I've been giving a week for people to get used to what we're doing. And I'll write it on the board on Monday, and we'll talk about it. It's kind of a weird start to our class because we had that ECC, and then we had the 3-day weekend, so it's been a bit less than normal. Hi.
He was here, he was here.
I believe that.
Okay.
Thank you. Just so you know you're not going to be here by emailing me, okay?
I'll have to 5:30 on Friday.
That's good, sir.
Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you. So send me a printer. Okay. And so don't worry about it. Just send it to me in an email, and I'll print it out at home.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.